The biggest problem with AI right now is amnesia. Every time you open a new chat, you are starting from zero. The AI forgets your tech stack, it forgets your coding style, and it forgets the mistakes it made yesterday. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at the absolute cure for AI amnesia, the newly updated Hermes Agent by Nous Research. Look at this landing page. This is not a chatbot, it is not a coding copilot. This is an autonomous AI agent that actually grows with you. Backed by over 65,000 GitHub stars and a fully open source MIT license, this system lives on your server, remembers everything it learns, creates reusable skills, and gets measurably smarter every single day. We are moving from AI tools to digital teammates, and Hermes is leading the charge. But before I show you the exact architecture of how this agent permanently teaches itself to code, you need to listen closely. The AI space is moving so fast that if you are relying on public YouTube tutorials, you are already months behind. You need to be inside my private school community, the AI Money Forge. Look at the feed right now. We just crossed 350 elite members, and we are not just talking about AI, we are deploying it. Inside the private classroom, I am dropping battle-tested standard operating procedures every single week. We have the exact workflows for the Claude Mythos leaks, the new Gemini native integrations, and the 4-agent Grok architectures. This is the underground war room where real AI businesses are built. The doors are currently open, but we will be locking them soon. If you want to stop watching from the sidelines, click the link in the description, join the Forge, and secure your spot. And for the members who are already inside, it goes even deeper. Welcome to the Forge Arsenal. This is our private VIP-only directory. The tagline says everything you need to know. Weapons for those who refuse to rent intelligence. This is a highly restricted vault containing the exact custom GitHub builds, the Max Claw trading firm blueprints, and the plug-and-play model context protocol servers we use to run these agents at scale. You cannot find these resources on public GitHub repos. From automated web scraping pipelines to full-scale autonomous platforms, this is the exact infrastructure you need to deploy enterprise-grade AI instantly. You get the keys to the arsenal the second you step inside the Forge. Alright, let's jump back into Hermes and look at how to deploy this beast. Look at the setup. Up and running in 60 seconds. You literally run one install command and the wizard walks you through the rest. But here is why developers are obsessed with it. Complete runtime control. Hermes is entirely agnostic. Look at the terminal backends section. You can run this directly on your local Mac, push it to a Docker container, deploy it via SSH to a remote server, or run it serverless on Daytona. And you aren't locked into one AI provider. You can route the intelligence through OpenAI, Anthropic, OpenRouter, or completely local open-weight models. It is the ultimate flexible infrastructure. But here's what makes Hermes completely unstoppable: the 3-layer memory architecture. It doesn't just have session context, it has persistent fact memory. It permanently remembers your preferences and documentation across completely different projects. And it has procedural skill memory, meaning when it learns how to execute a complex deployment, it saves that exact execution pattern for next time. And this leads to the most mind-blowing feature on the platform, GEPA, or the genetic evolution of prompt architectures. Let me translate that. When Hermes attempts a complex coding task and fails, it doesn't just ask you for help. It analyzes its own execution trace, understands why it failed, and then autonomously updates its own system prompts and skills so it never makes that same mistake again. It is an agent that literally teaches itself, and once it learns a skill, you can share it or download new ones from the community at agentskills.io. Finally, this agent lives wherever you work. Thanks to the multi-platform gateway, you can deploy your Hermes agent directly into your Slack channel, Discord server, or Telegram chat. You can literally text your server from your phone and have Hermes execute a full code-based refactor while you are out getting coffee. Look at the head-to-head comparison matrix. Hermes is completely slaughtering legacy frameworks like AutoGPT and Agent Zero. With cross-session user modeling, parallel subagents, and native MCP support, it is no longer a competition. Hermes is not a tool, it is your new lead engineer. If you want the exact step-by-step blueprints on how to deploy this into your own business, the Forge Arsenal is waiting for you. Hit that subscribe button, click the link below to enter the AI Money Forge, and I will see you guys on the inside. Let me show you exactly what this looks like in a live production environment. I am inside the Hermes workspace, navigating to the Autopilot tab to create a brand new routine. I'm naming this Weekly Anthropic Shipping Brief. In the prompt, I am giving the AI a massive step-by-step set of instructions. Go scour the web for everything Anthropic shipped in the last 7 days, structure it with strategic significance, and format it for my team. Next, I assign this to my custom deep research agent and set the schedule to run automatically every single week. No more manual prompting. I hit create and the agent is locked and loaded. Let's manually trigger it right now to see what happens. Watch the activity log at the bottom. The absolute second I hit run, the deep research agent wakes up and takes over the terminal. You are literally watching its brain work in real time. It is autonomously firing off hyper-specific web queries, searching for the Claude Mythos release, API updates, and new research papers. It is pulling raw data, reading it, and executing parallel searches to fact-check itself. If we jump over to our active Kanban board, you can see the ticket has been automatically moved to in progress. You aren't interacting with a chatbot anymore. You are managing a digital employee that is executing hours of manual research in a matter of seconds. And boom! Look at the final output. The agent finishes the job and drops this flawless, massive intelligence report directly into the workspace. It didn't just dump a bunch of links, it completely synthesized the data into a professional-grade briefing. It categorized the Claude Mythos leaks, the managed agents beta, and the recent $400 million coefficient bio acquisition. It even drafted an executive summary with actionable implications for my business. This is what always-on autonomous intelligence actually looks like. You build the system once, and it prints value for you forever.